All right, and it looks like we're live. Uh, we're here with AoEel and myself. How's it going, AoEel?
Hello.
Awesome.
It is going well. How are you?
All right, great. So let's start episode 6, where we left 5. Where we left off after I disconnected, and I'm on a conveyor belt for the first time and not moving. This is great. This is a great way to start.
How'd you pull that off?
I'm magical. It's a magical shrimp. So on this particular episode, what it looks like we're going to try and do, now that we have a nice defensive base, and things are already attacking us. Oh, we haven't warped out of here yet?
No, we're still on the same planet as last time.
Alright, this is good.
With our somewhat infamous flamethrowers now.
Yes, they are cooking. There's a barbecue going on up there. Okay.
Yeah. See, already, the chat is saying more fire? Like, really?
Always fire.
I, I'm not going to be surprised if there's going to be more fire.
Lots and lots of fire. Alright, so let me see. Alright, we had... Alright, let's pull back and start a nice fresh planet, because what we're going to do is basically take everything from those planets and process it, because we need a lot more resources.
Yeah, we ran out at the top of our base.
Top?
Unless you count biter corpses as resources. Which, funnily enough, there is a mod that does that. Remember that?
Oh, I do remember that, yes. So one of the things
Hey, Fuzzy, how you doing today?
Hey Fuzzy, how's it going? Let's grab that.
Oh, and we got Sadybug as well.
Hey Sadybug, how's it going? Is everybody all caught up on where we're at so far? They've all watched the videos that we put up? As well as some of our shorts.
I'm just gonna fight off all these biters while you collect our stuff. Single-handedly.
Single-handedly fight off the biters, or single-handedly pull everything out? Oh yes! Spray me with your fire. I mean,
I just mean I'm an eel. I don't really have hands.
Single-finnedly? You got a lot of fins.
Single-finnedly, yes. Hello, Tim.
Got everybody here. This is great.
Yeah.
Glad to see everybody. How's everybody doing this evening? So, for you, Mr. Eel, I'm gonna need a lot of steel and red circuits. And
I am good at stealing things.
No. I need actual steel.
I'll steal everything.
No.
I'll steal the fire.
Go ahead and try and steal. Are you alright? Alright, so we have a Warhammer 40k fan in there who's asking for more DACA. It's never enough DACA.
What was the Warhammer game that we played where it was like the StarCraft type thing? I'm not gonna
so Warhammer
the thing where I built a lot of guys with grenade launchers.
The cultist dudes,
and I would I would mount them in the buildings and they just nothing could get past.
So that was Warhammer.
And then they nerfed it and I stopped playing.
40k. Ooh. What was the
It was a while back. Yeah. I just remember it was the only one I'd ever played.
It was something too.
I found out grenade launchers. So, yeah.
All I can think of is Vermintide, and I know it's not that.
It's not Vermintide.
We still have another minute 20. Like, if we were actually being overrun, this would be terrible.
Good thing we have all this fire.
The fire is keeping them at bay. Sometimes it's a little late to the party, though. It's just
Yeah.
it's a little extra, you know, a little celebratory barbecue.
Is
Just
it
in time
a good time to point out? Is it a good time to point out that you're just running off the oil left over in the pipes?
Wait, so this isn't... Oh, I need to go get more oil then.
I think.
All that away.
Command and Conquer. I haven't played Command and Conquer.
Ooh.
I have to find out what that game was. Though. It was definitely a Warhammer game, and there's definitely units that could have. You could upgrade them to have grenade launchers, and they had a stupidly far range.
That was
and they were terrible on their own.
The point system, right? The one where you captured the points?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
okay.
something like that. There was like buildings you could have people capture and just sit in them. And that's all I would do is I'd capture all the paths and then you'd run in and actually do the stuff.
New World.
Reminds me of home.
Aw.
It's a terrible home.
I lived in the desert too.
Yeah.
Alright. Not in range of the turrets there, so...
Oh, your artillery's doing stuff.
Oh!
It's
Sorry, guys. You lose.
We need more of this.
Need more ammo for them. Alrighty then. First and foremost, grab this. Do I see any oil out here? I don't.
Guess we got up to the point where I'm gonna need to start doing blue science, aren't I?
Blue science, but steel's first and foremost. I will go and get.
How much do you need? We got like 1100.
Well, I'm gonna try and make a bunch of electric mining drill 3s.
Okay, I'll give you some steel. Alright, Fuzzy, we'll see you later. Enjoy your dinner. There's some steel.
Thanks for stacking,
Tons of steel.
showing up for a little bit, and we'll see you later then. Just in time for the bunks, yes. They are the scariest bunks. But they're not as good as stonks.
Well, no. Stonks are stonks.
Okay. So I think we're done with the mining drone, guys. So what we can do here is
Ruin
set up
everything.
that. Whoop.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nobody's ruining it. Actually, I haven't seen what you're doing. Might be too early to tell.
Let me just look. Outside. Outside. Just to mark it for
so I guess
myself. That one.
A ton of iron next to Radar Martin Callison.
Sure.
I forget. Are those actually named after like developers, or I know like Diablo 3 did that, where the whole one dungeon had developer names in it.
I'm not sure that's what they're named after. I think because I don't know. Is Martin Callison a famous person?
I don't know.
Okay, Martin Callison, if you're in the chat, please let us know if you're famous or not. Okay. Well, let's do that. Make a point to go funnel through. And let's go grab one of those. There. Yes! Mine! And you're so much quieter than all those drones. That being said, I miss my drones. Ooh, I can light the place up. Boop. Boop. Now you're not mining in the dark. Alright, this would be a lot easier if I had more mining drills, but I'm a very slow crafter.
I think I know what it was. The names that they pick for those are people who backed the game.
Wait,
So
back when it
probably
first
like backed, or maybe through like
like a Kickstarter or something.
whatever, yeah, whatever type of external thing. I was gonna say Patreon. I don't know what they actually have for that game, but it is people who backed them financially. Just
Isn't
think
that
you
the
could have
dream
like a
to have a
managed
financial?
shrimp radar.
Does that mean somebody's
that
going to
sound-
financially back me?
No. Pretty sure you just have to pay them. There's no other option.
Oh. What if I want to be special?
Oh, you are.
Yay! Someone thinks I'm special.
Hooray. What happened to all of our electric circuits?
Which color?
Green. The only color we have. There's 32 in here.
Well, none are being processed through here. You're not making enough.
Yeah, but last time I looked, we had like 2,000.
We could probably go up to electronics assembling machines too.
You keep not answering the question. What happened?
I didn't do anything.
Okay.
It's not my fault you ran out of stuff.
If you say so. Oh, I need steel. Oh well. I got some steel.
And the eels. Look at that! Working now.
What?
All I did was change these to blue. Nothing special yet. See? I'm being good.
No.
They weren't running the 100% of the time.
Okay. I don't remember what happened last stream. Maybe I stole all of them. Oh, really? I just built.
But one up, I'm building another one too. Build faster. Damn it. Anyway. So now I have one of the stupid ones. Okay. What else are we working? Oh, that's right. We have some more miners I can put on. Also, I probably should put some defenses on these guys. Two. Let's make these work. And lights. Camera. Action. How's this doing?
Alright, that's going much better.
Production items. Let's take the last minute. 1.7k. We're only using 1k. Yeah.
Oh, so you've officially transitioned off here.
And they're so much quieter and less like runny.
It is a little quieter. I was just looking for that.
I think a little bit of efficiency would be good because they're only 70%. Well, 80%. Oh my God, what's happening?
What's happening? Things are being shot.
I hear that, but what happened here? This dumpster fire. Oh.
I'm pretty sure you're responsible for the dumpster fire.
Oh, yes. Sorry. I'll control myself.
Alright, you know what? I think it's time. We're right at that spot.
It's time for trains?
It's time for trains.
So this actually brings up a pretty good story. So a long time ago, when we were researching how to play this game for like the beginning, and we were looking at people making those crazy
3
mega
hours
bases.
ago.
Yeah, like 10 hours ago. Yeah. So when people were making these mega bases, we were like, how do people make mega bases? And we were watching them, and they had these well-timed trains and all that. And the really exciting thing, oh, look, trains, was that we saw somebody said, "Hey," in the chat, or the comments section of that particular YouTube video, and someone said, "I don't understand how somebody could possibly build, a mega base like this." And it was enormous, multiple kilometers big, and the comment underneath it was so smug. It was just like, well, it takes about an hour to get to trains, so it's not that hard. And now the running gag for us is that, after 10, 15 hours of play, and in this case 8 hours and 50 minutes, we finally get to trains. And we always tell each other it's only taken us an hour. We're right on track.
I think an hour into this series of Warptorio was trying not to die.
I think we're constantly doing that.
Yeah.
But I'm also not seeing any oil, which is helpful for not dying.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I've noticed there's a couple of different ways people play this game, because I'm sure you could get to trains in an hour, but it's not the style of play we have, because you have to follow an optimal path to get to trains.
And not have any bonus
follow
research.
Another optimal path. Yeah.
We changed our game too much.
They play vanilla.
Yes.
That said, Warptorio has warp trains. No.
What?
Should I be concerned?
Nope. The only thing is that oil has now risen yet another priority level.
No. Oh, you have to collect that. That's fine.
I have to do all this stuff by myself without your help.
In terms of trying to keep the lights on, I may actually be able to introduce something that is even worse than your laser turrets.
What would that be? Force fields?
That is a mod for anyone curious.
That's not
Force fields are, yeah. You set up emitters, tell them how big to go, and they set up walls that can be repaired with energy until you run out of energy.
So, what's the big plan for keeping the lights on? Or are we just going to keep the lights off?
We're just going to hope they stay on. I think that's the plan.
Force fields. Huh.
That didn't take too long. I like our research speed right now. I have never done the force field mod at all, actually. But force field emitter is expensive. You need 200 batteries to make an emitter.
How many batteries do we have exactly?
Me? 0.
It's weird. I'm completely out of batteries.
We're almost
as
there.
Well. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just 200 short.
Yeah.
Yoink. 6 advanced circuits. Yeah.
They're advanced.
Oh boy. I'm going to war.
Do you need any support? Like just the war support?
I do need some war cries. Patriotic hissing would be really helpful. I'm alive!
Those go along with that.
I have no health, but I'm alive! How are my iron boys doing?
Was that to me? Because I haven't been paying attention to them.
2.6k in there.
I know what you need.
Refined flammable. In what world do I need refined flammables?
You need to refine your flamethrowing.
This still has a little bit of crude oil left. That's the last one. Or each of them has a little bit of oil left. And all the rest of our oil is downstairs.
Yeah.
Which is gone as well. Nothing's working. Where does one find more oils?
I guess not in the middle of a desert.
One would think that that's the best place to... Oh god, that's a lot of pollution.
You want more pollution?
No, we've already turned this cooling pond here. It kind of looks like it's radioactive.
There's a good reason for that.
Clear blue water?
Not clear blue water.
There's a fish in there.
Ugh.
There's several fish in there. But not as many as over here, because those are all happy
Those are
fish.
X-fish.
Hey! Right in there in the middle of the ocean. There's a Warptorio loot chest I can't get to.
We could make landfill.
What are you doing now? Mining, drill, productivity, low increase. Oh.
Apparently landfill was a prereq for productivity.
How much are you putting up? Oh god, they're up to 120% already?
Are they?
That means for every single one they do 1.2 more.
Yes.
That's the
Which is
purple
at
bar,
least, it's at least 5% more.
Oh jeez. Alright. Stop making so much noise. Weird ass thing. What's our bullet supply looking like?
That's a good question.
10k bullets.
Yeah, okay. I'm not concerned then.
We've actually started a second stack of bullets.
Have we? I thought I didn't give it enough room for a second stack of them.
Well, we do definitely need to get more Morphite, which still haven't seen that in a long time.
More fight.
Oh, there's oil. Way down there.
Sweet. Ah, we do need this. I shouldn't give you one of these, should I?
What is it? Is it a rocket launcher?
No. Or something you shouldn't have.
Is it a tank? Or is it the fact that you're researching rocketry as we speak?
That is also something you shouldn't have, really. But
Imagine it. Shrimp tank. Tank shrimp.
a tank should. All makes perfect sense. Dun, dun,
Oh
dun.
boy, oil. What's going to be the best way to tackle this?
Where did that go? Oh, there it is. Where are you at?
Don't worry about it. Ding. Alright, so it's
Ah, there you go.
either one.
All right, so
Hang
here's
on.
the thing.
Busy.
Check your second weapon slot.
Heavy MG.
It's meant for a vehicle, but I'm pretty sure you can shoot it.
Okay. Is it dangerous?
It does tend to cause overconfidence. And we all know that's dangerous.
Isn't that like something that what's his face says in Darkest Dungeon? Overconfidence is the something.
Probably.
It sounds like something they'd say.
It does sound like that.
Overconfidence is an insidious killer. Something.
It's just turning on Darkest Dungeon just makes me... Whatever that guy says, I just replace with quotes from Azaro in Path of Exile.
They are very similar.
Like, I turn on Darkest Dungeon, in my head I hear, like, a throne is the most devious of traps. What else do I need? Steel. Everything needs steel. Maybe I should make more steel.
Bumpy, bumpy. So now these also have 130%. But they're garbage.
What is garbage?
Huh?
Huh?
Oil is flooding in and flooding out. That's a problem. Oh, this is already up to 17, 18, 19K. Oh, wow, that's a lot of oil. According to this,
22K. You're pulling in 40K oil a minute?
Tim over in the chat is basically telling you that if you have to ask if it's worth giving me, you should probably not do it. I'm thinking you're referring to the MG that you did just hand me. So we're making, what, 40K oil a minute? Is that what it's saying I do?
It's saying it's jumping between 38 and 41, so I'm going to say 40.
Okay, 40K oils.
See, now the whole if you have to ask yourself kind of question. That kind of brings me back to how I tend to play MTG Arena. Like, I ask myself, could this possibly be any good? And then it's like, well, if you have to ask, it's not. And I'm like, well, then that definitely means I need to play it.
That's one way to look at it. Hey, I'm leveling up down here.
There's a lot of biters. Oh, we're at like 20%.
We'll be fine.
I'll be fine. I don't know about your mining drills.
What's wrong with my mining drills?
Nothing yet.
Oh, they're getting real close.
They are.
You realize that's 20K iron right there. That's up for grabs.
Oh, why is it just chilling there?
Because I stopped pumping it because I had to use the planetary mobile gate and come down here. To, like, build a mobile Gundam down here.
I just snagged the iron just in case.
Seems good. Make one more just because I have that extra piece. Is oil filling up? 141, 2, 3. What happened? What was that?
Huh?
So we have 36 more minutes on this planet? 37 minutes?
Oh, jeez. Yeah. If we'd be dead at that point, but we could. Although your drills aren't really doing all that much right now.
What happened?
Probably because we're out of power. The base just lost power.
Why did the base
I didn't keep the lights on.
You failed us. Alright, I'm gonna pull back.
Oh, we finally ran out of warfare fuel. I'm gonna start eating all the coal now. The lights don't actually go out; they just kind of dim a lot.
No, they're all my pumps basically. Oh, look, the lights turned on, off.
I just thought like the ore was running low, so it stopped mining a lot of it.
No, the ore doesn't.
It's always much worse than it seems at first glance. All right, so we actually have Warp Reactor 4 done.
I vote we get off this planet before the 23% keeps rising. It's like every 10 seconds it goes up. Yeah, it's less than 10 seconds going up by 0.1.
Okay.
The good news is I've restocked all the oil. We have 160k to throw at things.
Means we need more flamethrower.
Can you come get the iron out of here?
Okay, got all that. And then blue side. Yes, I'm gonna do that.
What's wrong?
I'm just trying to think logistically how I'm doing this.
How much coal are we using every minute? 400 coal per minute, 400. And we have 8k coal, so cool. We got 20 minutes.
That's enough, right?
That's some medium biters in there. I'm not liking it.
I'm not liking how skewed all the dead bodies are. Like, the bottom right corner of our base seems much less well defended.
At least we don't have that Rampant Mod on, which would totally make this a little bit more difficult.
Oh, yeah.
So Rampant Mod is an AI improving mod, if you call it an improvement, where they go around, they test certain spots, and as they go around, just like very similar to a dentist with his proddy needle thing, he finally hits the part where you have the cavity, and then it hurts a lot. And basically from that point on, they don't no longer attack from the sides, and there's actually damage over here and everything. Oh,
yeah, there is. I think they have spitters.
They have spitters. Yeah, wonderful. So that's why we don't have the Rampant Mod on, because it kind of makes the rest of your base's defenses kind of pointless. You have to build very symmetrically.
You have to build beyond what you need. Because we tried that once on a regular non-warping world, and we thought we were doing fine.
Right. And then they decided they wanted to come through.
One weak corner.
One weak corner is all it takes. Alright, riches surround you, but something's missing. I really hope it's biters.
I don't think it's...
Bad news.
Oil?
Goodbye, sir. Oh, another hit. Oh!
I love the artillery.
And now I crafted 1,000 underground belts.
Underground belts?
Underground belts.
Why are you crafting underground belts?
I don't know. Apparently I did 1,000 of them.
Oh, okay.
Alright, that being said... Like, I guess I'm getting all the achievements right now.
Oh, it's finally catching up.
Let's see. So I'm good on oil for a bit. So I'm happy with that. We just did iron, so that's 53k. We have 7k copper and no coal. I see coal. We'll go mine the coal.
Coal, notorious for not causing pollution.
I'm pretty sure it's the safest material.
Oh, okay.
Hmm. That's not covered. Of course,
I'm not breaking anything, don't worry. That's not what I want.
Exporting that way. Power the whole
What are
damn
you working
thing.
on?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Being super productive.
I'm trying.
I goofed somewhere. Ah. There we go. I add 2 more guys. There. They'll do their best. Let's see. Radar. So how are things going with your science production and or power problems and or well, just about everything that's going wrong with us?
I'm not too worried about power right now, but science is always a challenge to find the space to do what you need.
Okay. Let's jump on down here. So we're building up back up on the coal. Just forcefully pumping in. Good.
Why are you doing that?
Huh?
Hmm.
So this one doesn't work.
What?
This bottom one, and also this. What is all this? Oh, I see.
What is what? Where are
No.
you?
This one.
Yeah, I know.
Why
I'm
is
still
this-
working on it. I had to redo the stuff.
Wasting our resources on this thing. Maybe that's why we don't have any power. Whoa. What's in here. All right, we have plenty of science. Let's have some fun. Zoop.
Yeah,
Might as well
research away.
Alright, we're not going to touch this one because that breaks stack sizes. Which we have a stack size mod, so we're not going to touch that.
I don't think it broke anything, but yeah, there's no reason for us to touch that one.
Yeah, it doesn't impact anything.
Bullet shooting. Just trying to make us lose all our ammo again.
No, I'm going to help you out right here.
We only have like 10k.
Completely out of bullets there. Ooh.
Stop. Path of Exile. Been doing anything in that?
As far as Path of Exile, I started up a solo self-found character. Just because I'd never done it. I've always relied on
torture
trade
character.
Yeah, basically, it's a self-torture character. A bit of a masochist. So I decided it would be a good idea to try that.
You liking it so far?
It is fun. It's also good to like finally understand the mechanics of the league a little bit better. I mean, it's a really simple league, so it's not a big deal. But sometimes when you get to the end of the league, you make a new character, and you realize you don't need to participate in any part of the league mechanics before it's before the end of the game, which is kind of makes it a little bit boring. So in this case, starting up the self-found, it's a separate league in its own entirety. So and you can't join me, unfortunately, but I can certainly have fun screwing around, wasting time on that in between streams.
Well, that's good. It would be weird if they let another person play with a solo character, but
says what it does in the tin. Yeah.
I have not tried one of those characters either.
Well, you're not into that at all. The best way to put that.
Playing solo too.
You like playing solo, but do you like redoing all the work that you've already done? Because you have to go back and do all the ascendancies
Absolutely
again.
Not.
Okay. And one of the things that makes it more exciting is, and this is something I learned from when I played a hardcore Iron Man on RuneScape, is that the small little tiny victories, finding your first 6th link and things like that, they mean so much more to you. Making a character viable, finding a particular unique, all that stuff, even if it's a really common unique, is a whole core point of why I like playing that kind of game. And it's something that on trade leagues would be worth a chaos, couple of alchemy orbs, which is real cheap, is suddenly worth all the time you felt like you invested in it. So it's fun like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like back when Diablo 3 made the change to all items being character bound or account bound.
Yes, it's account bound, yeah.
And it was a weird change, but at least for a little while when we were still playing the game.
This thing is loud as Jesus.
It kind of made finding items.
Can't hear you. The machine gun's too loud. Okay, sorry.
That's my fault, isn't it?
Oh yeah. It's got an enormous range too.
Yeah, I see that.
I am a human turret. I can outshoot.
Why do you crit at 247?
A what?
You were hitting crits of 247.
That sounds like I need more crit.
Should not be doing that much damage. There's something you're not telling me.
No, I'm going to
Your
switch
normal
over to
hit
the
was like
piercing
a-
rounds.
Uranium rounds, probably.
So it has damage bonus plus 100%.
Yeah.
So it's
Critical hit's just a chance. It's not supposed to be.
supposed to do 9.5 physical with a 100% increase, which is then 19. Right, that's correct.
19.
And then
A critical is
247.
not more than 10 times the damage.
What if it's getting 100% at each time?
No.
I think I need more bullet speed. Unfortunately, it doesn't work on this particular... Wait, it works on the firearm magazine itself. What?
Just what you needed.
Bullet shooting speed works on the firearm magazine, which is this thing. I don't understand that at all. Game's weird. Well, I'm now decked out enough that I'm going to go attack a base. You were saying something about account-bound item?
The opposite of what we're doing.
What? You're gonna have to speak into my good ear, because everything's broken.
You just zoom out more. Makes it quieter.
Not really.
A little bit.
Okay, yeah, zooming in does make it a little bit louder. Anyway, so your account bound items information you were telling me something important. I'm sure of it. Oh, you're talking about the
In
change.
D3, when they made the items account bound, it did make finding items feel a little better at that point, because before that it was just like you never found anything and you had to trade for it, which is closer to what PoE is like. The chance of you finding the exact things you need is usually pretty low.
I don't know. It's very hard to compare some aspects of PoE to D3.
Yeah.
Path of Exile, I think the sheer quantities of loot is something that you don't see in Diablo 3 anymore. They basically
It's also a
their
problem.
loot. What's that?
It's also a problem. There's too much loot.
There's too much loot in Path of Exile. There's too little, I think, in Diablo, where the only way to really reliably get it is to do the dungeons or whatever they're called, the rifts.
Yeah.
And it's just, I find the rifts themselves actually quite boring. And I get it if you're somebody who's standing from the outside and say, but aren't maps the same thing?
Yes.
Yes and no, because I can at least tailor the maps to the way I want to play. So if I want to
Diablo 3 was great at creating random designs that didn't have dead ends in them. It was pretty rare that you would like not know where you were going. Like
certainly
the maps in Path of Exile and some of the story areas, unfortunately. You could just run into 4 dead ends in a row.
Certainly. Or the area could be so wide open that you do an entire circle around the place and they have to do another concentric circle, smaller, to get to the middle. I see that.
D3 was always good at the, like, you might be in a sewer and you're following paths. There might be a couple little offshoots, but you knew they weren't the right way. I am just using all the iron now.
What do you mean using all the iron? You cannot be using all my iron.
I used all of it.
No, we ran out of copper, though. We got 12k plates, but who knows how long that'll actually last. Alright, we got plenty of coal.
5 minutes.
Well, 5 minutes worth of coal. Let
Plenty
me
of 5
do
minutes
a
worth of coal.
reorganization.
Iron. I am gonna have blue science done.
Oh. Okay. Moving on to copper. Let's...
I need recursion. I need 500 blue science for recursion too.
Good luck getting through that, bugs. Oh, shouldn't taunt them. They will get through that eventually.
You remember what happened last time you taunted them.
I would never know anything that happens when I taunt the bugs.
Like, oh yeah, they're kind of vindictive. I don't care. 5 minutes into Warptorio.
Do 5 on each side, I think. There you go.
Okay, there's that. I need sulfur.
Sulfur.
Still doing great on oil though.
I hope I got that one right. I did! Yay!
What?
Fast belt bending. Pressing R while dragging will allow you to do seamless bends. Nice.
But if you go too quick, you get the bend.
Yes, that's just decompression syndrome. Sorry, my nerdiness is showing again. Alrighty then. Alright, copper's coming in. And
Copper. So I got 3 of the 4 things I need, and now I have to remember how to make a red circuit.
a red circuit.
Plastic.
Yes,
And copper. Okay.
that was dumb.
Pretty straightforward.
Plastic.
We're gonna refine even more oil.
I think that's a good idea.
Now I believe we have. Yeah, once we get to blue science, we can actually get better oil refinery.
I wouldn't mind a better oil refiner. Yeah. I'm making petroleum gas now. How's
You can
oil
spew
holding
that
up?
out of a flamethrower too.
Oil's doing fine. We have so much oil, we have to throw it onto the ground and ignite it.
It checks out.
Huh? What was this? So he's using the planet teleporter to use the energy there to... Huh. Interesting.
What?
Just looking at the eel circuitry over there.
Eel circuitry?
Yeah. You're using the planet teleporter to charge this substation, which powers this light over here. These two lights, the pump there. This thing down here.
Yeah.
It's not connected to anything. It just exists.
It reaches this.
Gee.
I'm stealing all of your power because you
That's
told
what I was
me
gonna say.
to
You're stealing
things.
my power as it goes.
You instructed me to steal, and
I did not instruct you to steal my stuff.
I'm
Fine,
pretty sure
I'm
the
putting
chat
laser
would
turrets
agree.
down, and you have to deal with the consequences. Jesus. We're up to 21%. I'm just saying.
It doesn't look like it's climbing rapidly, like every other second.
Uh-huh.
You ready to back out of this planet?
Nope. Stay here forever. Nothing can stop us now. Except the things that stop us. They're pretty good at stopping us, because that's what they do on... some copper flowing in. Coal flowing through. It's good. So we're burning through 250 coal a minute. Oh my god. 500 there, 1,000 there, 1,000 plates are being used, and we're only producing 1,000. We're using more iron than you're making.
Yeah, I might have
Yeah,
to
completely.
about
This
it.
is out.
Uh-huh. It's shooting out some iron every once in a while.
Oh no. Oh god. 1,000 a minute. Mr. Eel, that's 1,000 a minute.
I have to get to blue science so I can get recursion too, so I can get more room to make more iron.
Oh no.
Relax. It'll all work out in the end. I think.
You think? No.
Don't quote me on that.
No. I mean, if we're gonna break them, we're gonna break them. It is 180%.
Production 10.
Yes.
All right. Sweet.
Those are medium biters, and there's a lot of them. Get me off this terrible planet.
What's so wrong with it?
What's wrong with it? It's
You
full
mean all
of
the death and
terrible
destruction?
things.
Yeah.
Oh no. No.
If you look at the ups, there are no trees. So you literally can't burn down the whole base.
Oh no.
Again, you're not doing too hot down there, are
Ooh!
you?
I've never seen the base more polluted than this. You think the flaming piles of their corpses is something that would potentially upset them?
I don't think many things would like that very much.
Rapidly approaching 30% pollution. Oh no.
Well, the countdown's starting.
Oh my god, they're making it to the wall.
No.
No.
I'm just gonna hide downstairs.
Someone's repairing. Zoop.
Yeah, they are making it quite close to the base.
They're smacking the snot out of it.
Still, something missing.
Is it a modicum of safety?
Yes.
There's some oil. We got enough for another jump.
I gotta say, I like this sort of,
Hesitant optimism?
no, I was gonna say, like, the forced danger that Warptorio always puts on you. Because
Oh,
it
you
does-
enjoy
it-
this? Okay.
A little
Because
bit.
you realize this is like a solo self-found adventure just with me on it as well.
Well, it's great for me, because I'm not in charge of defense. I just
so-
pop upstairs and just see, like, oh, look at that, there's some biters there. I'm gonna go back downstairs. Oh, exciting.
Oh, look, problems running away.
As far as I know, they can't go downstairs, so I'm safe.
Yeah, but I think if they pop the staircase, you die.
I don't think they can. You're gonna lose. There's nothing you can do at that point. If they overrun your base.
Gotta carefully position these things so that. Okay, so there's that. Coal on the outside here. I'm gonna try and get 2 resources. That's not going to be good. While that's going, set that up. Let's go with the big one first. Really? Run out the last one. There we go. Okay. That is copper. Good. Just in case. And then let's repair these guys. Alright, we're getting some resources that way. Let's light it up because lights are pretty.
I hear you say light it up, and I'm just terrified I'm going to come upstairs to a world of fire.
Wrong sort of light it up. I just want it to be well lit. That way we know there's no biters over here. Or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, the good news is I'm getting coal and I'm getting copper at the same time. Bad news is...
Yeah, I do see a ton of coal pouring down here, which is great. Because... Oh, yeah, 41k. So, that should have these guys running for a long time. Now I just need to figure out how
But we only have 20 minutes worth of iron left.
to do. Yeah.
What if... Still have no iron left. That's a problem.
I know. I'm just working on it.
Okay.
Working on everything. I think.
What if I just do? And then we do the same thing right there for these two. And hopefully he doesn't notice what I just did there.
I don't even want to know, do I?
Nope. Because if you look, probably won't work for very long. Alright, so that's producing some amount of fire. Alright.
4 laser turrets. With
Huh?
mining traps. I see them. Can't hide those.
But they're not going to be on the front lines, I don't think.
Yet. They will.
See, there's nothing here that's even attacking us. This is a completely safe planet in every way.
Checks out. That's what you want me to say.
I want you to agree with me and say this is a completely safe planet. There's nothing to fear.
Alright, got a little bit more iron going. That should hopefully help. In the meantime,
Resource
have
dump.
you looted any, like, yellow belts or...
Can't hear you over the sound of Wow, I destroyed that. What were you asking me?
Have you looted any yellow belts or inserters or any of the stuff I use?
Yellow belts. Inserters. Gun turrets.
I don't use gun turrets.
Yoink. Alright, so I can kill small bases very easily now. I can go on the offensive. Bring the fight to them, or something. Is that what Star Troopers...
Doesn't that just make them angry?
No, I think that was the
Bring
entire
the fight
plot
to
of Starship
them.
Troopers. And then they realized,
Been a
nope, it's a bad idea to go attack the bugs. They're not just stupid bugs.
That movie came out in 1997.
Did it? Really?
Yeah.
Jeez. In other news, I'm old.
In other news, super important here.
Oh, yeah.
I got an otter meme calendar today.
But you're an
It's
eel.
every month. Every month has an otter. But then there's also, it's a meme. So like right now it says, we should leave now. Otherwise we'll be late. Amazing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, just want to let you know that's the end of the stream, and also that the eel will not be joining us ever again.
It's amazing. You know it.
Oops, did not. Repair parts. That way. Save some space in my inventory. That's a bit big. I don't feel like fighting that entire base off. I have a very slow rate of fire on this weapon. Ooh, what's that?
Sounds like you're complaining about the weapon.
I'm not complaining. I'm trying to use it for a tactical advantage. The advantage being it's good at killing things from a distance. It's bad when I'm being overwhelmed. I would never complain about a gift that you gave me.
We'll put that to the test.
Yeah, these bases are getting kind of big.
Yeah.
There's also 8.3 million iron right here.
Can you mine it all?
Given enough monkeys and enough time or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Alright. This base is mobilizing. Got him. Two guys coming from up here. Where are they coming from? Who sent you? My. Gotta stop doing that.
Come on.
Picking things up for repairing them.
Yeah. I got my nanobots to repair things for me.
Report.
Repair. I can't talk today.
It's okay. Nobody
Don't
can.
mind me.
Okay, so those are all coming from that base there. Not worth my time. Yet. Although I have 2 points. Yeah, let's do critical hits. Yeah, 18%. 18% of the time, I shoot a bullet that goes through their spine, every single ligature, and explodes it from the inside.
Why are you exploding things from the inside?
Are you choosing not to explode the biters?
I've never even seen a biter. What is the biter?
Okay, so imagine teeth with legs.
Got it.
Sounds like something from the Addams Family. Not sure if there's a better way. What's a good way to describe you? I guess they're actually relatively close to ants.
Ants.
Yeah, they get shot like ants.
Like the 1998 movie Ants?
No, I was thinking of the Command and Conquer mod where you... Well, mod. It was actually a... I think it was Covert Operations expansion. If you clicked on a certain spot, you got to the ants levels. And those were just really tough. The hard part about the ants one that I didn't like was the fact that eventually you got past the black ants and you got to the fire ants, and they would just walk over and flamethrower your guys, and it was like just so overpowered because they were also extremely tanky. Lots of, and in fact,
fire
they
ants literally
were fiery ants. I've been here before. There's death here. I did that. Have I powered down the base with all my laser turrets yet?
I haven't seen the lights dim yet.
Let's go find out.
Let's see what we're... Nah, we're spiking to like 22 megawatt right now. We can do 32. So in a heated battle, we might be nearing the end of our power, but currently still doing all right.
Well, they actually are fighting this side. But what I have now is...
Aha! Blue science! Still no iron, though.
Oof. What'd I do? More productivity?
For science, it's huge. Oh, we got little blue science going, yeah. Wait, did we max?
Yeah, we max
green science in there. So maybe we actually cut back on the green?
Or we just need to use more of it.
I'm thinking to leave some iron for blue we cut back on green. Or red even, because a lot of it's going to red too.
Well, we need like
Oh, a lot.
for every single blue, we need at least one red.
But green.
But science.
Oops. Just deleted something. Go.
Fuel right from the tank. Oh, yes. Sorry. Fire in the hole. Anyway. Jesus, lots of pollution. 14%, so we're not actually doing too bad. Spider-lution. It's going well over there. Coal. Stone. So I have 1k wood on me. Is that literally from chopping trees? That's terrifying.
But we still got a little bit more time left. But what are you thinking for Friday stream?
Well, hopefully your bleed character for no wait, your surrender character will be up to maps at that point.
Should be.
Should be, because you
Could make that happen.
we could do that. Have our dual surrender characters and basically do a you know some higher tier maps and just count the deaths and do like a little competition.
Competition on deaths. So I'll be the slightly higher block chance build, but lower level. Be interesting.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. See who's the better surrender.
See who surrenders first.
No, absolutely not. You're not doing that at all.
Well, I'm gonna name the stream right now.
Ah. Could do a little bit of fun, some PoE stuff.
Yeah.
Now, if there's anybody in the chat who has a suggestion or a game they'd like to see us play, or stumble through if it's a new game, you know, please let us know. We'll
Yeah, and
we'll
if you're
certainly
gonna
give it a
suggest
shot.
Valheim, then don't let us know. But
Yeah,
other than that,
yeah, we will not be playing Valheim. It is literally the most popular game to ever happen. It makes people who play Roblox and Minecraft look like they're playing, you know.
I'm pretty
janky
sure it'd
old
be safe to
games.
say that if anyone were watching our stream and playing Valheim at the same time right now, they'd be a terrible person. But
Ooh, yeah, you can't watch our stream and play Valheim. That would just be too much of a.
that would be like a slap in the face, really.
Yes. It's like, well, Valheim's fun and all, but I also need to see some actual stimulation, so they tune into our stream. Maybe that's what they're actually doing there.
That could be it.
I think we nailed it.
All jokes aside, I could see if they update Valheim down the road, maybe trying it again at that point on sale. But I just don't think it's the game for me. Now, since blue here. What's about recursion? That's what I want. Can't do it yet. Great.
Energy distribution 2.
Distribution.
What do we want from this?
What do I want from that? I don't want it. I just need it for our recursion 2.
So we can have
Oh, I need
substations?
architecture 3.
Is this the thing that you need to make 100 substations for or whatever?
No, it's... I'm trying to get to the one where I can recursively build factories in each other. But we need a lot more blue science for that. And again, I could just increase the size of the factory floor, maybe? Nah.
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 We don't need any bigger factories. It's not Jaws. We don't need a bigger boat. I could do some stuff with some blue science. How high can I get bullet shooting speed?
No, do not use blue science on weapon upgrades right now. We're struggling just to even have iron for it.
Is there a thing I can do for iron upgrades?
I don't think there's any meaningful furnace upgrades until purple science for us. I gotta do some stuff. There's that one. That one. So do you have any trains running up there yet?
You know it. I'm all about the trains, man.
Unfortunately, Warptorio is not very conducive to train building.
But there is a train platform you can get in here.
There is a warp train, which I have no idea how that works. But it does warpy things.
There's also a warp strider. Do you see that thing?
That spider thing?
It looks like it, because there's a Spider-Tron. And then
Looks
you
like a
need
spider.
2 extra things, including space science.
I've never had space science in this game.
Yes, but you don't use the space science on it. You just use 2,500 of every other science.
You just say, here's my space science, and he goes, great, now I don't need it.
Basically. It keeps telling me all this, like, perfection. Perfection of. I think what you need is the low-density structures.
Ooh, I will need one of those, actually. Alright, I think I have solved the iron problem for now. Not by much, but enough.
Oh, you better figure it out. We're now at 600 biters per minute.
Say what?
We're also up to 27% evolution. I think I'm going to hit the warp button.
How do we get out of here? How bad is it up there? Violently bad. That's a lot of corpses and fire under there. Wow, those are some big packs coming in from above. You see
Uh-huh.
that?
That's kind of why I want to get out of here.
Luckily, that's all your fire goes, but... Craft 25,000 green science. That sounds about right. I need to get out my shotgun for this part because... Despite the fact that you had almost burned our base down, I am very glad you put up flamethrower turrets.
They do a little bit, right? They light the place up.
When you're being constantly attacked, it helps better than like the little packs because it's still on the ground when they show up.
So we had 2 minutes 30 seconds to warp, and I tore everything down in 90 seconds.
So you're getting quite good at tearing everything down. Oh, I took damage. Retreat! Oh, I'm gonna be on repair duty.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna have my gun out anymore.
I also have 19 piercing shotgun shells you can have.
I'm just gonna go on repair duty. Because that was a lot of things took damage very quickly.
Yeah, I think it might be... Is there something better than stone walls?
Reinforced ones? There is reinforced walls we can work towards, yeah. Yeah, those spitters are brutal. Can we get close enough? Incoming! Oh no.
Whoa!
That was gonna be a bad one.
Ah, so an old forest. This is a
Grand
coal
forest.
world.
Deforestation level. Awesome. All right, so maybe we'll try and warp a little earlier next time, or
That was a bit close.
or improve our wall.
Should we do like more walls? Less walls?
I like the idea of the force fields, if we can pull that off, but...
How are you planning on fueling all of that? I think you need to have a nuclear reactor first.
Don't worry about it. We got this.
You know, you're sounding much like a politician right now. Don't worry about all the important things. Let me just tell you.
I am seeing the suggestion in chat that we should probably increase the amount of turrets we have, and that might not be a bad idea.
Might be a good idea.
We do also have... Well, we don't have enough resources yet, but we could also try putting in some of the modular turrets from that mod.
Ooh.
Those are
modular turrets would give us a
shoot a bit slower, but yeah. They might be better against the medium biters when we hit that point.
Did not mean to take down Mr. Flamethrower turret. He's doing great work right there.
Still got some oil. But I think I need to get our blue science a little faster.
Just a bit?
Just a little bit.
Alright. I have increased our number of bullet shooty thingies. I'm not going to call them turrets because it's just literally a wall of...
Yeah, there's more of them.
Now, hopefully they don't all just shoot the same target, and this actually works better.
I think it's going to come in handy once we get the 25 minutes plus in a world and start getting rushed by that many biters.
What is this awful tree substance? I hate these things. I need to produce some pollution so they just go away.
Are you trying to get rid of the trees with pollution?
Are you suggesting that's a bad idea?
Well, it's better than using the flamethrower to accidentally burn down everything.
You say accidentally, I hear wanton destruction. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, that's gonna...
So what we got here? This is a ton of coal and a little bit of iron on this way.
Where's my car?
You got a little car and some solid fuel and a ruin above you. Maybe that car will survive this time. Who knows?
Unlikely. Unfortunately, I don't know if you know this, but cars crash like a lot. So.
Do they? Just on their own?
That's
no input from the driver.
Too close to the. All right, let's do a. While I'm here, let's do a quick look. Make sure there's no trees near the base to burn it down and create another TikTok video. You're saying I should just grab this stuff. I don't want the car though. I keep leaving the cars behind.
Yeah.
I just want the solid fuel though. That should be well defended at this point. Producing oil. What is that? Architecture's now done?
Yeah.
What is this? Civilization 5? Researching architecture?
Exactly.
Starting a firefight! I can't be stopped! Okay. Cool. I understand you can't hear it, so it just sounds like I'm shouting at you for no reason. But God, that was deafening.
I just took a look on the map, and I was able to hear a bit of what was going on there.
Biters were unfortunately too close to some of my items.
I doubt it was.
It wasn't just wanton destruction. They were encroaching.
Like wanton destruction.
Bum. Nothing on my map says. What's that up there? Empty science. I don't care about empty science.
Sounds like the machine gun is a bit loud. Is the sound coming through the stream on the machine gun actually extremely loud?
I think so. And there's not really much I can do about unless we tweak that exact mod, maybe, before next stream. I'll try not to use it as much. Switching to the submachine gun, which I haven't used in a while since we did all those upgrades to the speed and power. So
yeah, see how that goes. Yeah, that is a machine gun meant for a car, so I guess it is designed to be pretty loud. But
is it meant for a car? I thought it was meant. I thought that was the thing that we put in the turrets.
It's meant for it's meant for the turret.
The heavy MG modular turret. It's basically a 50 cal you can hug. No?
And who wouldn't want that?
I love... So we're going to covertly go in on these guys here. Oh, that's so much quieter. Oh, yes. And faster.
Perfect. Thank you for letting us know that was too loud, because we can't exactly tell how it comes through on the stream.
Yeah.
I know it was definitely loud, but
I'm
I'm also watching through the radar, so when everything's kind of muted through the radar.
Yeah. It's the difference between loud and deafening. And I think that was I think
we had that issue with the Minecraft stream too, because certain mods just don't respect the sound settings.
Oh, you mean like when you were shooting the guns in the Minecraft server?
When I had the sniper?
Yeah, you had the sniper rifle, and it sounded like you were actually shooting that in my house.
I apologize.
Which is a felony, sir.
I'm sorry. I genuinely apologize to you.
I'm just super glad I didn't have it on like I still had it on earphones, because if I had played that out in my speakers, the police would be here wondering why I'm
firing a sniper in your building.
Yeah, basically. Who am I taking shots at? And being swatted is not one of my goals on this stream.
Yeah, let's try and avoid that.
All right, how's oil looking? Yeah, it looks like we're at 109.
Still got oil downstairs.
Well, we have 109k upstairs.
Check on power. Power's fine. Coal is fine. We are building up some iron now. I have speed moduled the thing making our red circuits. Oh no.
What?
Fuzzy's making a phone call.
Oh no, please don't, please don't, please don't, please don't. It's one of those things that has scared the living crap out of me for is watching those poor people get swatted.
That is, yeah, terrible.
And then they make an entertaining video out of it. It's like, nah, no thank you. That's not entertaining at all. Don't play pranks on each other like that. Okay, thanks. Thank you for calling them off. I'm so happy you did that. Yeah. I want this to be, like, maybe not necessarily entirely family friendly for a stream, but at least a friendly stream.
Friendly.
I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's, this is great, put this on in front of your kids and walk away, but it should be something that we can all enjoy.
Well,
oh, that's true.
If you're just not good, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's right. Nobody's ever said the guy who's 0-16, it's like, I'm going to swat your house. It's like, no, guys 0-16, they just kick them off and say, all right, learn to play the game. It's more fun to kick that guy. But the guy who's 16-0, they're swatting you. They're doxing you. They're all those horrible things.
I don't know if anybody's really ever said we're very good at games, but we do enjoy ourselves.
Well, that's actually an important point. I kind of want to move away from this idea of efficient gameplay. Like right now, I'm just wandering off into the woods and I found some shotgun shells. This is high quality gameplay for me. Boop. But I'm not trying to set the world on fire with my crazy speedrun records or
you do set the world on fire.
I do set the world on fire, but that's with a flamethrower. Listen. Okay. You give me a game with a flamethrower.
As mentioned before, we are open to suggestions for games to play, and if we haven't played them before, that's not a big deal because we don't care if we're efficient at it. But we will probably find ways to break the game.
Yes, we do. We do love a good game.
Bad ways.
Yes. I mean, this shrimp is the next Nick Jr. Yeah. if you're under the age of 13 and you're watching right now, might I suggest reading a book or something else? But I'm sorry, I just wanted the red belts. Leave me alone. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm pretty low on belts.
I have 97 red ones, but that's meant for
missing
my...
here? Oh, plastic. That's what happened. We're running out of plastic now.
Why are we running out of plastic? Are we out of
Why are we running
coal?
out of plastic?
Because there's no coal going to the thing?
No, it's just petroleum gas.
Because it's all going to sulfur.
Is that what it is?
Because
It's splitting between sulfur and it, yeah. I don't really need more sulfur. I'm gonna fix this a little bit here. Right.
Okay. I do like a little bit of a fixing going on.
Got stationeers. I don't believe I know what that is.
Try out stationeers. Yeah, that one.
Stationeers.
Is that
Stationeers put you in control of the construction and management of a space station. Single or multiplayer with friends. Complex atmosphere, electrical, manufacturing, medical, agriculture.
Ooh, agriculture. I'm good at that.
Why have we never heard of this?
Probably because I think we kept thinking it was space engineers and just scrolled right past it.
As soon as I read that, I was reading it as space engineers. But yeah, that's actually a...
Ooh.
Not sure what you think, but I think that sounds like it could be a lot of fun.
It could be. Maybe we'll get that one up at some point.
Stationeers.
Leave me alone!
Satisfactory. We do have some early experience with Satisfactory when it was initially available, early access.
Well, that was like early access alpha.
That was the original early access.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun actually. But there wasn't much to it when we first got it.
Yeah.
And for a lot of it was basically, that was the one that was like the first person shooter version of Factorio, right? For the belts and...
Yeah, it had the very Factorio feel to it.
Right. And unfortunately...
It's sometimes weird to do belts because you were doing them like in the air and you have to try and do them at angles.
Flying belts. Belts doing acrobatics.
Belts on fire, probably. No.
Listen, if they had just introduced into Satisfactory some flamethrowers, I might have played it for a little longer, but...
Oh, there we go. Apparently Update 4 is launching in a few weeks for Satisfactory.
Alright, then...
that could be a good time to give it another try, actually.
That would be a wonderful... Hopefully we're pretty far along in our Warptorio one, where we feel comfortable leaving this on and letting it just mellow for a couple of weeks, and we'll jump over to a little bit of Satisfactory. That would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, new. Why does it have something called the blender? Now I'm curious.
I'm not banned from flamethrowers. The eel just doesn't let me have them anymore.
He has to kind of sneak them. It's more of like that. You're not allowed outside of your room, but he just kind of like
does anyway.
Just sneaks down a little bit at night. That sort of.
It's like being grounded. It's not an official punishment.
It's like if someone told you you're not allowed to use flamethrowers, and then you just blatantly disregard them. A bit like that. No, actually, the flamethrowers have been very helpful as long as they're kept under control.
Yeah, I'm surprised you didn't just uproot all of my flamethrowers after the base burned down twice.
No, they saved us in a couple of those worlds. Gotta say, the extra gun turret seems to be doing great, by the way.
Can you just finish recursion? You were so close.
It's going. It was just we had run out of plastic. We don't have enough gas at the moment. I got sulfur, so it's not running full time anymore. And we should be finishing recursion 2 shortly. Of course, in the meantime, I made iron work anyway. But
what do you mean you made iron work anyway?
I made it work anyway. Oh,
So
wait,
what
we're
is
out of ore now. Okay. We're out of
uh
iron ore. I ate all the ore. Apparently, I got hungry.
okay, I have 3.9k on me. Coming back. But
I will take it. We have copper. Copper's good.
copper's good. Wonderful. So what is recursion 2 going to get us, by the way? Just so I'm
Recursion
aware of what's
2,
going on.
while very expensive to do, it makes it so you can place factory buildings inside of other factory buildings regardless of size.
Oh. So size doesn't matter, it's just where you put them.
Yeah.
I'm liking
The
the
idea
yeah.
was going to be what I was going to do is in the factory that's making all the plates, I was
Right?
going to drop 2 factories so we can actually split it up and go, here's iron, here's copper. Then you have iron and copper just come out of one spot. We got Fuzzy heading to bed. All right. Thanks for hopping on the stream. We'll
Yeah, thanks,
definitely keep
Fuzzy.
an eye on Satisfactory.
Fuzzy, it was great having you. Hopefully we'll see you next time when we do another stream. Hopefully you can join us, and it's always a pleasure to have you here. And the reason I don't have a flamethrower of my own is he needs to craft it in order to give it to me, because it has to be approved by the eel, and
You
then
know what?
followed by he has to set up a
If you want to
factory
use the flamethrower outside of the base,
outside. Why would I want to use it outside the base?
Try not to spray it in the basement. Like the oil refinery should not be covered in fire.
All right, so I'm building this flamethrower right now, but I need some flamethrower tanks.
We can get those soon.
Specifically,
I think
just
we need a chemical plant set up for the flame ammo for you.
It looks like it takes crude oil and 5 steel plates. So
yeah, which as long as you're not just spewing fire everywhere. I know that's a silly thought. All right. Now that we have some blue science, I'm thinking maybe we should knock out a couple of the platform upgrades and stuff. Get some more space.
certainly. Do you want to go for the top platform first?
Yeah. Because more.
I almost thought that was going to go all the way through completely and just make this enormous. But now, does that move everything, or is it just going to be a little bit bigger?
It's just going to be a bigger platform. I don't remember how big this one is because the first couple are pretty small. But then I think they get a little bit after that.
So eventually we get to the point where those turret areas are actually the corners of our base.
Hold on. I got a better idea.
Oh, so we can do better oil processing. Makes sense.
Processing.
Speaking of, I think we can safely take down this oil thing. Let's see if I can grab some of the iron for the eel. Get out of the way!
You don't have any engines on you that you've looted somewhere, do you?
F-21.
I'm gonna borrow a couple of those.
Let's take them all.
By borrow, I mean steal all of them.
You can also take the shotgun shells.
Shotgun.
I'll go put the buffed. There's so much stuff down here now. And in.
What was that, artillery?
Nothing.
What'd you do?
Artillery, yes! Yes! That's a big pile of dudes.
Yeah.
Where are they coming from? The reason I keep mining that is, one, it uses a ton of energy, and two, we did experience a bug at one point where the radar was not there anymore. It was an unable to be mined invisible item that was just sitting there. We had to basically go into the world edit and remove that block, but it was... So I don't want to leave it up between warps just because of that. I don't know if they fixed that particular bug or if anybody's even had that bug since, but...
And at some point there will be... I believe they added a research to make an invisible radar built into the platforms that people didn't have. I think that was the fix, actually.
Right. So... again...
Apparently there's free coins on Arena.
Free coins on Arena! Thanks, Dennis.
Yeah, thanks.
So if anybody plays MTG Arena, you can do the free coins. It's always nice to see that.
They won't give you free coins. They make you like pay less coins than it costs to get more.
I think it's 50 coins and you get 550.
500, something like that. But same thing, right?
Sounds free to me.
Yeah. We are... Yeah. Ah, there's no coal in there now.
What happened to the... Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have the coal actually hooked up to anything automated, so I'm just going to drop a stack in there. Something to keep in mind. Eventually, once we get to probably the logistics robots, we can kind of do a teardown and rearrange everything.
That one doesn't work. Ta-da! So, now we got iron coming in. Boofed. Good job. 1K advanced circuits per hour. What have you been doing down here?
Aha! Is that what we actually reached?
According to my achievement thingy.
Achievement thingy?
Thanks for hanging out, Fish.
Yeah, we reached exactly now.
That was, it's great to see you, and hopefully we'll see you again for some future streams, and we will definitely get onto that Satisfactory 4 update, or update number 4.
And,
that looks like a lot of fun.
Yeah, Stationeers as well. We got that bookmarked.
Oh yeah, Stationeers, yeah.
Stationeers. Yeah, that game's been out a few years. I mean.
Has it? Maybe it's because I've just been keep looking at it thinking, oh, this is some ripoff of Space Engineers, which I did enjoy Space Engineers, but I think it was, when I first tried it, it was way before some of the planetary betas and things going on in that. I think it was just a lot to take in at the time. Because that's the thing, is we buy a lot of these survival and...
kind of engineering type games.
Yeah, engineering, Minecraft, Factorio type games. We test them out because they just come out. We love games like this, by the way. Stardew Valley was a fantastic game. We'll probably play that at some point on stream.
Stardew, and then we add in the mods to automate with chests.
Oh
That's
God,
always
yes. Yeah, we're gonna have some real fun with that. So we'll definitely have a modded version of that at some point. But there's a ton of games we want to play, and those are a large number of biters. But luckily, the addition of all the turrets is really helpful.
Yeah.
So even though he's left us in spirit, he's still here.
He's still helping.
Yeah, he's always helping.
So this is
All right,
probably last world we're gonna do for.
Yeah, I think we're gonna warp here in those last 2 minutes. I'm just gonna pull things down.
Yeah, 30%. 2.5 minutes to go. Should get interesting. If anyone watching would like to, if you want to give us a like, by the way, it does help out a lot with helping people find our stream.
Leave me alone. Stop biting me.
They are biters.
Aha! Yep, just like Eel said, likes help us out a lot, get us some exposure, and we get to see more of the lovely community that includes you guys. So very happy to have you. No, can't do that one.
Alright, got some more oil processing. We got minute 20 till the warp. Things are looking good. Doing all these researches.
Have you seen the size of these mobs coming? Oh my god.
Oh wow.
Yeah!
That is, yeah. Things took damage.
This is great. Or something like that. Oh jeez.
Yeah, those things go quick. When they see the base,
Yeah, they decide that it's time. It's go time.
go time.
They are spitting all over our base, which is what's causing a lot of damage. Now, some people have made a mod that allows the walls to prevent damage from going through it. I think it's called like Spitters Are Stopped by Walls, the mod, or something stupid like that. But it's actually a pretty good mod for kind of the immersion of the reason you put up walls in the first place.
Yeah,
4 seconds.
We have the current version. They actually integrated that into like combat improvements, and I think we have it. It lets some damage through like just behind the wall, but they can't shoot over it.
Great news! More fights here. But unfortunately, we're gonna end the stream here. Thank you for watching. Again, if you can give us a like and let us know that we're doing a good job, it really helps us out and lets us deliver the best stuff to you. Coming up Friday, we'll be doing a Dual Gladiators PoE stream, which is going to be a lot of fun. See if our surrenders, who's got the better surrender build. Anything else? Again, if you're not subscribed and you want to see more of this, please subscribe. We will be putting out a bunch of YouTube shorts in the coming weeks and months, and we're having a lot of fun making those. And it's really fun to see the reactions to some of the edited clips that AoEel puts together. Is there anything
else? Those are also available on TikTok if anyone wants to watch them on there.
Oh yeah.
We've had a lot of people watching on there, so all depends on which platform you like watching those types of videos on.
All right. Anything else you want to add before we call it quits for tonight?
No, I think we're about ready to wrap up.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern for another stream. Take care.